Hello everybody, my name is Gediki2122 and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we did a little progress with a couple confidants we already had. We established a new confidant in the form of the Sun Confidant, and we also established a new confidant with our, friend Kazumi. This time, we're going to continue kind of working through more confidants as we approach the change of heart. I don't know if this will be the last episode where we have this kind of filler content, but we'll see. It just depends on what happens moving forward. So we do have one more action that we can take during this evening. So I guess what we're going to do for tonight, just to kind of start things off, is we're going to go to the laundromat here. And we're going to do a little bit of laundry. We got quite a bit of heavy equipment, well, city equipment. And while we can't necessarily get everything taken care of in one go, we can at least deal with a couple of things. So this thing is shaking a lot. I smell soap from the bathhouse next door.
Oh.
It looks like it's done.
And
Oh, this is much cleaner than I expected. So, Shikigami dress, old mythical scarf, fairy, Cheon Sam, and old Duke's coat.
let's head back.
Fine, let's head home. Obtain a world-class launderer. I guess I never got that one. Again, there are various different achievements that you can get for doing certain tasks in Persona 5 Royal. I did a lot of them in my old profile, so we're not going to be seeing too many of them, but when we have an opportunity to look through all the ones you can get, I'll get to them. In the meantime,
Morning.
what's up? By the way, the exhibit's till the end of the week, huh? We did what we could, and now we wait for the results. Wanna head out? True, it's important to take a breather after some hard work. But I feel like my body will be weaker if I play around too much. Listen, I'm not playing around. I'm trying to improve my relationship with you people.
Oh, yes.
I've actually gotten into fishing lately, although it's just pond fishing from time to time. I can't go sea fishing because I get seasick easily. So much for my dream of being a sailor. Literally no one cares. Oh right, when people think of sailing the high seas, they tend to think of pirates. Even though they're ruffians who plunder other ships and coastal settlements through force. For some reason, they end up getting romanticized. Now then, Amamiya-kun.
What is the answer?
Do you know which peg-legged parrot-toting historical figure's appearance became visual shorthand for pirates? John Silver.
This is it. Very good.
That is correct. The answer is Long John Silver, a character from Treasure Island. The story of Long John Silver informed much of our modern view of pirates. Unfortunately, he only exists in fiction. In terms of non-fictional pirates, well, Captain William Kidd made quite a name for himself, I'd say. Maybe you're familiar with the story of his execution? How he declared that he hid all his treasure in one place? Gee, where does that sound familiar? Wow, you got it right. Is he really a criminal? He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying.
Nice go.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Though research seems to indicate that he didn't actually have much. Still, several novels were written based on his legend, and people still look for his treasure today. By the way, I've heard that there's an island in Kyushu where Kid's treasure is said to sleep.
Yep.
Kid's secret treasure, huh? Regardless of its actual worth, there's still value in letting that many people dream about it. I didn't think she would come. Oh, maybe she's skipping practice. I hate those events. All they do is make me dirty and tired. Think they'll do it again next year? If they are, I'm definitely skipping. Why'd the goody two-shoes first year come along? Her whole I'm not bothered routine really pisses me off sometimes. Alright, well, we have 5 days left and plenty to do, so let's get to it. Alright, so we have 2 options for different confidants. We can either spend time with An, or we can spend time with Takemi, thanks to Death Persona Thanatos. I can't remember her name for some reason. I feel that my bond with Takemi will go stronger soon. Okay, I'm gonna decide later, because I want to see if I will be able to increase my bond with An. If you remember that event we did with our 3 friends, we should be able to increase An's confidant rank now, but I want to be certain. So, I went to go see Shiho in the hospital. We talked about all sorts of stuff while I was there, but that just made me think of even more I want to talk about. Do you think you could listen to what I have to say? I feel like I became closer to An thanks to lover persona Amino Uzume. Okay, so you can do either one, but I'm gonna prioritize my party members for the moment. So, let's go ahead and spend time with An. Thanks! Well, I'll be waiting at the usual restaurant. The usual being what? So, I talked to Shiho about what happened with Mika at the photo shoot. And you know what she did? Laughed. She couldn't stop talking about how tough she thought Mika sounded. Honestly though, it was kind of refreshing. I'm not even mad anymore. I guess you really just need someone to laugh at you if you want to feel better. It seems that way. I mean, they always say laughter is the best medicine, right? I've seen the truth of that saying firsthand. But anyway, even though I'm trying to strengthen my heart, Shiho-o's the real strong one here.
Hey.
I went to one of her rehab sessions the other day. She said she wanted me to be there. So I agreed without thinking much of it, but it ended up being pretty overwhelming. Was she working hard? Yeah. She was dripping with sweat, teeth clenched. She was clearly in a lot of pain. Apparently, she can't even move her feet. She said it feels like her legs are filled with sand. But she dragged them along, legs swollen with blood. I just wanted to make her stop. By the time it was all over, she was in tears. It was really tough on her. She said she wanted to give up. And that's why she asked me to come, to keep her motivated. The whole time she was complaining about things in ways she normally never would. But even with that, she finished her session. I don't know why I'm crying. I didn't have to go through that. Is it because I'm weak? It's because you're kind. You're wrong. You know, even through all that pain, I thought Shiho was so cool, beautiful even. Despite all her complaining, she still tried incredibly hard. Strength is more than just not getting phased. It's the power to fight through adversity. So I was thinking, and what can I do to help Shiho? Show her your own strength. My strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do just that. I'm gonna give it my all. You know, Ren, being with you really helps me see things clearly. What I should do, the true meaning of strength.
Thanks.
Well, thank you for that. I sense a heightened motivation from An. Alright, we've gotten the Lover's Arcana up to rank 6, which means An will be able to perform the Harrison recovery. So now if we get inflicted with a status element, if our Detox X doesn't take care of it already, then An might be able to as well as help other party members with their status ailments, I guess, but whatever.
All right.
My nose is all runny. What are you looking at me like that for? Pretty girls get runny noses too, you know.
Bye.
Well, see you around. it's me. Thanks for earlier. I feel better now that I got to talk to you about everything. I'm going to try my best to help Shiho out, in my own way. Maybe a relationship won't ever be exactly the way it was before. But now that I saw her crying, I know I'll find something I can do for her. I'll cheer you on. Thanks. I can't let her leave me behind. Watch me. One day I'll be cool and strong, just like Shiho. I feel great now I got everything off my chest. You're such a great listener, Ren. Hope I can keep counting on you for that. Okay, bye!
Ah, you're back.
Okay, so we are back here in Cafe LeBlanc. Let's take a look and see what our options are. Okay, so I think for tonight's activity, since there doesn't really seem to be any new confidants that we can address, at least I'm pretty sure we can't, I would like to go ahead and brew some more coffee. Again, it does help in the long run, plus it does give you some nice items, so you might as well do it.
Hey!
Are you gonna try to make some coffee? I'll brew some coffee.
Oh.
Looks like you're starting to get interested in this. Hey, you're not trying to impress me, are you? Well, whatever. Alright, I'm heading out to buy some cigarettes.
Whoa.
I love the smell of good coffee.
Yes! Alright.
The way you're drinking it makes it look delicious. Got 2 more LeBlanc coffees. Heh, looks like the chief's gentlemanly charm is rubbing off on you. Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I'll have a sip. This acidity. This must be Guatemalan SHB.
Let me explain.
Time for some more trivia. Guatemalan SHB. The volcanic soil of Guatemala is ideal for growing coffee. Guatemalan beans are ranked by their altitude of cultivation. Strictly hard bean, or SHB, a grade given to coffee grown at altitudes above 4,500 feet, has a citrus-like acidity and a full body. The flavor profile is bland. You should practice more to bring out the roast's full potential. Although, I see you're prepping the cup the way I taught you, I'll acknowledge your hard work. You still have a lot to learn, in coffee and in life. Be patient.
Well then.
We should rest now. We have a big day tomorrow. Do we? I guess it is the start of June. It's summertime! Sort of. Achoo!
Sorry.
Sorry, I couldn't hold it in. You'll have to make some kind of excuse for me. Now for today's trade news. Today's headlines are... Employee posts new chief... What? Employee posts new chief selfie. Walt Duckburger claims to have fired the employee in question. Those close to the man voiced their surprise, vouching for his seriousness at work. Is Shibuya unsafe? Crime rising. The police are issuing warnings for people to be wary of scams. Hotspots of Tokyo. Tickets for the Madarame exhibit are available until June 5th. The Madarame exhibit goes on until June 5th. That's the end of this week. We'll show him what a change of heart means.
Well then.
The pollen's bad today. I bet it's affecting mementos too. I'm sure it is. And I'm sure we're not going to go to mementos. Okay, so before we do anything, I want to go to Yogenjaya, and I just want to go to the back streets, and I want to see if we can find any information regarding,
Hey.
the cat abductions. Looks like there are some people conversing over here. That lady looks really happy now. Is it because she got a bunch of cats? I suppose. I personally think it's a bit too much. With that many, it gets so loud, I can't sleep at night. A bunch of cats?
Hey.
Hey, she might be talking about that catnapping case. Let's ask her for more information. Can I help you? You mentioned cats? You're concerned about that household as well? She suddenly brought home a massive number of cats. I wasn't sure if she was alright. It's terribly noisy at night and they shed everywhere. I'm worried that it's not the healthiest environment to raise those cats. That is worrying. Yes, I agree. I even told the landlord about the situation at Aino-san's home, but it looks like nothing's changed. Do you know her full name? Huh? Her name? I'm not sure. I only say hello to her every now and then, so I don't know her that well. Doesn't look like we can learn anything else from her. Let's get out of here and go over what we know so far. So here's what we learned from that mother and child. This Aino lady suddenly adopted a lot of cats. There's concern about the noise at night and shedding. The cats might be acting that way because they're stressed.
Well then.
Okay, we might be able to find some other clues. Let's keep investigating around Nyogen. Alright, I'll see what else I can find. Oh god, look at that. The pollen's visible. That's disgusting. Hello, old couple. What do you got? Hey, have you been to Shibuya lately? Yes, I went to see Manorama's exhibit. They were talking about it on Good Morning Japan. There have been some scary accidents happening recently, so try to be careful. Oh, you're right. That one back in April was terrible. I hope that sort of thing won't happen again. Well, that's not helpful. What about you, old man? Is that cat not here today either? Maybe that woman really did take him. A woman?
Hey.
Hey, he might be talking about the catnapping case. Let's ask him for more information. Did you want to listen to the radio? About that woman. Ah, yes, there's this woman who nabs all the cats around here and calls them Snowball. A few people I know have been victims. Same thing probably happened to the cat here. Have you gone to the police? Of course I have. They turned me away because I didn't have proof enough. But I did get her name. It's Ryoko Aino. I made sure to ask while I was there, so there's no mistake. The police just treat cats like objects. Those little guys are family to me. I wish there was something I could do about this mess. You ought to be careful too, since you're toting a cat around. Not only are other cats suffering, but she's also hurting people too. The Aino household was the one that suddenly got a lot of cats, right? That's gotta be our target.
Let's go.
We should discuss this with everyone at the hideout. Now that you have your target, you need to make sure everyone's on board with the mission. Summon them to the hideout for a vote. Well, we're not doing that right now because we have Confidants! Trust me, we will go to Mementos relatively soon, but there is a reason I'm putting it off, alright? Alright, Ryuichi, we are back.
What's up?
I'm not really digging all this sitting around.
By the way,
Hey, do you remember that guy, Yamauchi, I was talking about before? The mini Kamoshida? Yeah, that's him. Well, he's gonna be the new track team advisor. He don't give a rat's ass about the sport though, or even the students. So, you see, I heard this rumor. Apparently he's got in trouble at school before with his drinking, but that hasn't kept him from going out. I was thinking maybe he lets some slip when he's drunk. We should totally try and tail him sometime. I'll look into where he goes to drink. What's the plan for today though? You gonna train with me? I feel that my bond with Ryuji will go stronger soon. Hold on. I just remembered that we need to get a chariot persona, so I will be right back. Let's go ahead and hang out with Ryuji. Now I finally have a persona that can benefit from this. Even though I had to use a slime persona to do it. Man, we really don't got a good place to train, huh? I mean, we'd probably run to Nakaoda and them if we stuck around here. Yeah, any ideas? We can train at my place. You seriously think we get any training done there? I bet we just end up eating ice cream and playing video games all day long. That's just kind of what happens, you know? Yeah, I guess it won't hurt to peek around the gym. If they ain't there, maybe we can...
whoa!
Nakaoda? Nakaoka. Takeshi? The hell are you guys doing? We just have a few questions for Nakaoka here. It's none of your business. So what? You're gonna ask him questions with your fists? And anyways, ain't a 3-on-1 kind of cowardly? The only coward here is Nakauka. All the Kamoshida put us through is his fault. He was telling that secrets about us the whole time.
What?
Huh? That's a load of This is no time for arguing. Yeah, I mean, the track team's coming back, so you don't gotta fight. Shut up! I'm telling you, this piece of sold us out. How do you think Kamoshida found out about your parents, Sakamoto? He's gotta be a snitch.
Whoa!
But hold up. Out of the way, Sakamoto. We'll beat the shit out of you if we need to. If you think that's gonna make you feel better, go for it. But you're gonna wish you didn't. Trust me, it feels real bad looking on the stuff you've done. Huh? Look. Even Nakauka was working with Kamoshida. Ain't it fine now? That gone, so you guys can just put this behind you. There's no reason to fight, yeah? We can't keep people around who are gonna try to undermine our team. But I didn't do anything. I wasn't working with Kamoshida. No matter how much you hit me, my answer is gonna stay the same. Oh yeah? We've got proof. Yamauchi told us all about it. So you're taking someone else's word for it.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Come on, Takeshi. We gotta get out of here. Be real bad if anyone else showed up. Nakauka, like you isn't welcome on our new track team. You better remember that. You okay? What the was all that? Just stay out of this, Sakamoto. It has nothing to do with you. But when you hit Kamoshida, you were really hitting all of us who tried so hard to endure his. You might have felt relieved, but it only made life harder for us. Because of you, we lost the one place we could vent our frustrations. The one place we could really belong. Tensions got pretty high after that, and things just kind of been rough from then on. You really think it's all fine now, huh? But what if I told you they're right about me? Would you still think it's fine if I was the one who told Kamoshida about your parents? Yeah. If you told him, you told him. I'm over all that stuff with my parents anyways. Besides,
Hey.
I've realized something, Nakauka. I might have messed up with Kamoshida back then, but hanging on to the past ain't gonna help anything. I'm just gonna focus on being myself now. I'm being free. What are you talking about? Free, huh?
Hey.
Ren, you get what I'm trying to say, yeah? More or less. Right? Wait, what do you mean, more or less? You're supposed to know. I guess being free is like... It's like how I feel when I'm talking to you, man. Can you explain that? I don't know how else to explain. I just feel free. Huh? What? We stuck on repeat or something? I feel that my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper. Alright, we got Ryuji up to rank 6, which means we've also gotten the Harrison recovery technique. So now both of them can deal with other people's status ailments should the need arise.
All right.
Man, that was some funny So much for training though, huh? Come on, let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Oh, we should grab ramen on the way home. Yo, you get it right now? All that mess with the track team, guess I was right about my gut feeling. And Nakauka can get weirdly stubborn sometimes. He'll keep his mouth shut whether or not someone's punching him. So he should have punched back? Whoa, hey, that's not what I'm saying. No violence, period. I thought you're supposed to be the pacifist here. No, I want murder. Look, I'm just saying, there's gotta be another way to solve this instead of just going dark. And that Yamauchi's name came up again. I swear, something about that dude is so shady. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna do a full investigation. I'll hit you up if I find anything. Later.
You're back.
Indeed I am. I assume you're all curious, so I'm sending you an update just in case. Madarame is still bedridden. He hasn't spoken a single word. My apologies for not being able to provide anything more solid. Come on, it's not your fault. Don't worry about it. It's June already, though. The exhibition will be ending soon. At least it doesn't seem like Madarame's had a mental shutdown. But there's no point if you don't have a change of heart and call off that legal action. Was this how it was when you defeated Kamoshida? Pretty much. Yeah, Kamoshida was out of school for a while. Either way, there's been no palpable progress. It appears only the target themselves can tell whether or not their heart has changed. It's a pain in the ass, but yeah. We just gotta hear from Madarame himself what the deal is. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do. Let's just try waiting a little longer.
Hey!
Oh, right. You've been carrying around that city armor. How about you wash that over to the laundromat? Nope. I want to go here because if I remember correctly, there are new rental DVDs that come out now that the month of June has started. So let's see if I'm right here. Welcome. We got some new DVDs in. Awesome.
Welcome.
So now we have 4 new DVDs that we can rent. So we have Not So Hot Betsy, ICU, Jailbreak, and The Running Dead. I think for now, I'm gonna do The Running Dead because we need to build our guts. We now have 2 different things that we really need our guts to be at a higher level for, and so this would be a good way to get that started. Thank you very much. Please come back soon. So, considering how the situation is, we're gonna go back to Cafe LeBlanc, and we're gonna watch that new movie. Did you see the news about Wild Duck Burger? Stuff like that's happening makes me not want to eat there ever. There's just no excuse for it. Besides, that guy says he doesn't remember doing it, right? He doesn't feel bad about it at all. Thank you. The curry was delicious. Sorry, had to listen in on your conversation, guys. Okay, we're back in our room. Plant, are you okay?
Hey!
Oh boy, we need to give it some nutrients. Okay. We're gonna give it the mega fertilizer because I am serious about my care for this plant.
Whoa!
You're gonna use that one? You must really care about this plant. Yes, I do. It is the best plant of all time, and I will take care of it. Plus, it gives 3 kindness points, so, you know, that's helpful.
Yes!
That should do it for a while. Alright, let's go ahead and watch The Running Dead. It's like The Walking Dead, except they're faster.
The hell is this? How the hell are the dead running about?
Have you been bitten? Show me your arms. You haven't been scratched or bitten, have you?
It's a story about people trying to survive in a city infested with zombies.
For real?
Ugh, talk about a dead man walking. I saw dogs in there too, but not a single cat. Oh really? Do you have a bias toward cats? Do you sympathize with them? 'Cause you're a cat? Phew, what a scary world. I wouldn't want anything to do with that. I bet you summoned a little more guts by watching this drama. Alright, more guts.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? We are nearing it.
I want to ask you something.
I want to ignore you, but that's not going to happen.
Why did Mr. Kamoshida change all of a sudden?
Why should I know? I don't know. Why should I know?
You're not interested in this topic?
I only was attending school for like a week. Like, I'm not personally invested in this. And that's a story I'm gonna keep going with.
You've dodged any immediate threats. Aren't you interested at all in what facilitated the change?
No.
Well, that's fine. Thanks for your valuable opinion. I'll take it into account.
But I don't know what to say, Makoto.
Well then.
Pollen's bad today. I bet it's affecting mementos too. I'm sure it is. Still not going. Trust me, it will make sense why I'm putting off mementos, but for the time being, I am not going to mementos. You know what? This would be a good time to show off what we can do in the library. We never actually got to show this off, so this is a good time as any. So you have two different options in terms of what you can do. You can go to the study corner, or you can go to a reading table. If you go to a study corner, you'll be able to, well, study, and you'll be able to increase your knowledge, obviously. If you go to a reading table, you'll be able to select one piece of text that you have, and you'll be able to make progress on that specific piece. So for the moment, I'm going to listen to these two and see what they have to say. What's the student council president been doing? She's acting pretty suspiciously. Wandering schools, sneaking around. I saw her hanging out in Shibuya for some reason too. She was acting like a detective working on a case. Maybe she thinks she is one? She did check out some detective novels the other day. Maybe she's just really into detectives now. Alright, so I think what I'm going to show off here is the ability to read at the reading table. Since we've already done plenty of studying throughout the game, and I've already kind of shown off what that does for you. So why don't we go ahead and work on the pirate legend. Give us another opportunity to increase our guts. The lone pirate ship sailed forward, forging its own path through the crashing waves.
Wow.
The Pirate Captain Kidd, huh? Ryuji should read this book. Gee, I wonder why. Is because his literal persona is Captain Kidd?
Hey.
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far'd you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time.
You're back.
Ooh, now there's some stuff. Okay, so it looks like I have two different actions that I can take for tonight. First of all, we could work at Ore no Beko, but I've pretty much done everything that I needed to do there. The main reason that I went to work at Ore no Beko is because I wanted to work on the Sun Arcana, and that's how you get it started. So, I think for now, we're gonna spend some time with our boy, Sojiro. You finally interested in coffee brewing? If you'll help, I can teach you. I feel like I can become closer to Sojiro thanks to the Hierophant persona Bareth. I feel like my bond with Sojiro will go stronger soon. What are you going to do? Will you help the chief out? Yep.
Yeah.
Then you clean up. I'm going to finish preparing the curry.
All right then.
Alright, that's it for tomorrow's curry. Hey, how's it going? You getting any better at remembering how to handle different bean types? Now then, there are 3 factors that determine the flavor for a cup of coffee: grind, heat, and time. First up is the grind. For the siphons we have here, we're aiming for medium fine. Are you listening to me? What grind are you supposed to use? Medium fine. Right, keep up the good work. It doesn't net much profit given the effort it takes, but hey, money is money. I'm not gonna forgive you if you serve our customers coffee though. Just remember that. Who could this be? Yes, hello? How'd you get this number? Now? Where? Fine.
Sorry.
Something just came up. We can keep going over the lesson some other time. Is it trouble? What, you worried about me? It's nothing you need to concern yourself over. Just do the dishes while I'm gone. Oh, and remember to shut off the gas before you close up shop. It's nice having someone around to help at times like this. Turns out you're actually a harder worker than I thought. Keep it up. I feel that my bond with Sojiro is growing deeper. Alright, we got the Hierophant ranked up to rank 3. No new benefit just yet, but we're getting there.
All right.
But we still get more EXP from the Arcana Burst when we make a Hierophant persona. We only have the one, but trust me, there will be more.
The rest is on you.
Okay, I'm off. Don't eat all our food while I'm gone. I'll only eat half of it. Hey, you get everything closed up? Sorry about earlier. Had to take care of some business. But don't worry, I'll put you to work. We've got lots of time on our hands. Thank you in advance. Huh, you're awfully obedient today. Well, as long as you help out and do your part, I'll treat you fairly. Well, just make sure you turn off the stove before you head to bed.
Hey!
Ah, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Alright, let's go ahead and read more of Pirate Legend. Get that taken care of. The pirates made a toast, drinking and reveling to celebrate their victory.
Wow!
The pirate Captain Kidd, huh? Ryuji should read this book.
Oh!
So, you finished reading Pirate Legend. I love how Captain Kidd was the leader of a ragtag group of outlaws. You must have learned more about courage after reading Captain Kidd's exciting adventures. Plenty more points and guts, but still not enough to level it up. Oh, we're almost at the station. I say that was an efficient use of your time. Absolutely. Yo, I've been looking into Yamuichi lately. Thought I'd give you an update. Apparently he's been hanging out at a monjayaki shop a lot. I heard he gets real drunk there and brags to his coworkers. So, perfect opportunity, right? If we can get close, we might get some intel out of him. Good luck. I'm not doing this alone, you know. I'm gonna need your help, dude. He knows me, so I ain't gonna be able to get anywhere near him. But he wouldn't care about you. Harsh, but fair. I bet you could even sit next to his booth if you wanted, probably. So, I'll let you know once I figure out when he's going drinking. Till then, we're gonna put our hold on training. Well, I'll be counting on you.
Yep.
Sounds like we won't be hanging out with Ryuji for a while. Guess you'll just have to be patient. Yeah, sometimes you'll just have to wait to update Confidants, but that's not something that is necessarily new. It's just kind of more direct in terms of progress stopping. That doesn't mean we can't work on other things, like our health, or our mental health. Let's see if we can work on the counselor right now. Hey, how have you been? If you don't mind, could I ask for some of your time? It won't take long, so feel free to just stop by. I feel like I've become closer with Maruki thanks to the council persona Kushimitama. I feel like my bond with Maruki will go stronger soon. Alright, guess we'll go hang out with Maruki today. Again, you want to be sure to make progress on this specific confidant, so I will take any opportunity I can to work with him. I'll meet you in the nurse's office then.
Now.
Well, today's just going to be another back and forth as usual. Or will it? Today's your lucky day. Please take a look at what's on this table. Oh my god, it's a snack buffet! I've been making you listen to all this tough stuff about traumas, pain, and grief lately, so I found these cookies in Underground Mall. Now we have a little break. They're kinds of fancy cookies too. I thought I'd get a surprise for you since you've been kind enough to indulge me all this time. Go ahead, enjoy. This looks great. Go on, don't be shy. I've got enough for seconds too. Dude, this man is delivering on the snacks. I love this man.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I know. As long as we're talking about cookies, they actually reminded me about this psychological experiment. The scientists prepared 2 containers and put the same kind of cookies in both of them. In one container, they only put 1 cookie, but the other one was filled with cookies, 10 of them. So then they had their subjects try cookies from each container and ask how their tastes compared. Which container's cookies were marked as tasting better? Any guesses? I'm gonna guess the 1 cookie container.
Right.
Correct. Easy to guess, huh? There's something called the law of scarcity. It's about what you'd imagine from the name. People are drawn to things that are more scarce. You can see this law in action just by observing how excited people get over limited edition merchandise. I feel called out by a couple of things I purchased lately. Anyway. You know, you're right. You are right. I know, right? Don't you think it's really fascinating? In becoming aware of scarcity, we trigger our own desires and cause a change in our cognition. Not only that, the effect spreads to our senses and creates a subjective, observable difference in our reality. Basically, your perceptions can be changed by your cognition or preconceptions. It's all below the conscious level, but it's really incredible. Incidentally, now that you've heard that story, how do you feel about that idea? That your unconscious desires may have changed the taste of the cookie. Hey, as long as it tastes good, I'm not gonna complain. That's definitely not the usual response, but it's one I can understand. It probably sounds like an exaggeration, but something about that seems so beautiful to me. Maybe the human heart can falter or be unreliable sometimes. But if this experiment proves anything, it's that even a simple preconception can be enough to bring someone more joy.
For example,
Take that story I just told you. What if you'd eaten that 1 cookie and it had been the best cookie of your life? Say I never revealed the trick behind it. That cookie would have remained more delicious than usual. It would have been a subjective truth of your reality. I guess so. Right, I'm glad to hear you say that. Basically, what I wanted to say was, if this idea of preconception could be studied further and actually applied to treating people, I feel like it could help a lot of people, maybe even more than I could help through counseling. Then again, it relies so heavily on perspective, some people might call it a lie or see it as running from problems. Still, even if that's true, I still believe that method could save a lot of people.
sorry.
Oh yikes, I'm so sorry. We wound up getting into an academic conversation after all. I really need to watch myself. Whenever I'm talking to you, somehow I always end up going back to my research. I truly am grateful for everything you've done. Not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. It's more like, it's as if I'm talking to an old friend. But maybe that's too personal. After all, this is all for the sake of our deal, right? So we say anyway. I can sense a strong bond of friendship from Marky. Alright, finally, we've gotten to rank 5, which means we have mindfulness. This is going to be supremely helpful, and I'm very glad to have it this early on.
All right.
Now then, I better show you another way to mentally train yourself. What I'm going to teach you today is the best ability in the game. Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
All right.
Oh, and more SP, which I will be recovering plenty of later on. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Do not worry. best items so far. Donut worry. Why do we not have these things in the real world? Get on it, marketing.
Well, see you.
Make sure you get home before it gets too dark, okay? There's a fortune waiting to be pulled out of the earth. Oh, this is Maruki. Sorry about earlier. It was supposed to be a chance for us to relax, but it ended up being another big academic discussion. It was thought-provoking. Really? Wow, I'm so happy to hear that. I've always been like this. I get so hyper-focused on my research, I don't notice anything else. Back when I was a student, people kept warning me about that. Oops, there I go rambling again. Sorry. Alright, see you again soon.
You're back.
Okay, yet another chance to up this man's confidant. Am I gonna take it? Yeah, I'll take it.
You got time right now?
There's still some time left on the clock today. How about it? I can teach you the ropes. I feel like I've become closer with Sojiro thanks to Hierophant Persona Barith. Don't think the bond will increase yet. I'm still gonna spend time with him, because if I don't spend time with him now, then it'll just be more of a pain later. So, we'll go ahead and help the chief out.
All right then.
Put your stuff down, grab an apron. Don't forget to wash your hands. Sojiro's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. Maybe there's a way to make sure Sojiro has a good time. Oh, that's right. I have something Sojiro might like. Considering Sojiro, I feel like he may appreciate something useful to him. So this is an option that you can take in terms of certain confidants. You can give them certain items that they may or may not like. I think I'm going to go ahead and give him the Omni Vitamin in this situation. I don't want to give him the aroma machine because he's not really a desk worker, but covers all bases of health. This is for me. What do I do with this? Well, I guess it's the thought that counts. Gives extra friendship points, so it feels like I didn't really impress Sojiro much with my gift for him. So yeah, some gifts work, others don't. We will have the ability to buy more gifts later on that will kind of work well with a certain confidant, but yeah, keep that in mind.
Thanks.
Thanks for helping out.
We're getting started.
It's been getting humid lately, huh? Don't get me started, game. But it's times like these when you've got to push through the funk. Don't let the weather get to you. Well, that was the plan anyway. Then I got police officers asking what I was up to. Do I really look that suspicious?
Ah, yes.
Oh, but speaking of looks, have any of you seen someone you thought was cute and immediately decided they must be nice too? That thought process is totally normal, if not always accurate. There's even a name for it.
How about you?
Any guesses, Amamiya-kun? What do you think the name for this phenomenon is? It's the halo effect. Everyone T-pose.
This is it. Right.
Correct. I'm surprised you knew. You get distracted by superficial qualities, and your broader perception of someone can get biased. Once you get that far, it's hard to make totally objective judgments. Like, that person is quiet, so they must be scary. Stuff like that. Whoa, he actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice going.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. The halo effect isn't all bad, but I recommend you give people the chance to define themselves instead of making snap judgments. After all, it'd be a shame if your biases kept you from noticing something truly wonderful about someone, right? Plenty of terrible people look perfectly decent on the outside. But Lady On looks perfect, and she is perfect. Nyahaha. Alright. Whatever, cat. Boy, it sucks being stuck inside this bag. I wish I could take Lady Ann out to do something. It's raining. Weather may very well have the same effect on mementos as it does on humans. Means Shadow Sunday will be more relaxed. Let's take a look and see what we can do. Alright, so I guess for now we will take the Gallant Rogue because I still want to work on, again, guts.
Here.
So I guess for
Oh.
last action for today, we're gonna work on the Gallant Rogue. The rich quaked in fear as the poor rejoiced.
Wow.
Ishikawa Goemon was a thief without peer, so he was a hero of the common people too, huh?
Hey.
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading, so how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time.
You're back.
The exhibition ends tomorrow. Madarame must have had his change of heart by now, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. So far, nobody's come charging us with anything, yeah? But wouldn't he wait to press charges until after the exhibition? What should we do if someone contacts us about it tomorrow? Try asking Yusuke. He's still staying with Madarame, right? Oh yeah, that's right. Where is Yusuke? Wonder if he'll be okay with Madarame. Sorry if I'm late to contact you all. It seems something will certainly be happening tomorrow. Madarame is on the phone as we speak. What do you mean, something? I believe he's preparing for a media announcement. I didn't hear anything about pressing charges. Guess you just gotta wait then. Let us meet in Shibuya tomorrow. Okay, see you then.
The exhibition is finally ending tomorrow. I'm sure things will work out fine this time too.
Okay, so as much as I want to work on Sojiro's Confidant, doing so will get tomorrow started. So, we're going to check the plant one more time. You okay, plant?
Nice.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stop here because I don't want this episode going on terribly too long. It's already gone on plenty long as it is. So, next on Persona 5 Royal, we're going to find out exactly what it is Madarame will be setting up tomorrow. See you guys then.